What's up, you guys? It's your girl Ray, and I'm back in a beauty with another video. I ain't know where I was going with that, but anyway, y'all. I kind of wanted to talk about, I don't even know how to describe this. Sometimes, even though people say, oh, well, you shouldn't care about what other people think about you. Sometimes I wonder, because I feel like people look at me and feel like I have everything figured out. And that, not that I'm perfect, but just that I have everything figured out. And maybe even that I don't have issues of my own. And I'm not gonna cap, I can be a witness to this I can attest to having that thought process in regards to other people on social media. And you never know what people have gone through or what they're going through. And I say that because I've done a lot of healing throughout these past 2 to 3 years. And not too many people know that I was bullied growing up. And probably people that I went to school with probably didn't realize that I was bullied by a couple of people. And even though it may have just been 1 or 2 people, it stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention the love that I didn't really get, that I felt like I deserved and desired from my mom, and not having a dad in my life besides my grandfather. But I didn't see him as much because he worked, and the only time I was at my grandparents' house was on the weekends. My grandma showed me, some type of love, which I greatly appreciate. But it took me a lot to really realize how beautiful and gorgeous I am. I feel like a lot of people see me and they see my beauty right off the bat, but it took me a lot to see it within myself. And sometimes I do catch myself, but I'm really, and now I hope people also don't view me as arrogant or like I think too highly of myself, when I really feel like I'm actually very humble, because I know how it feels not to feel like you are enough, and to withhold your talents and your worth. But like I said, it has taken me a lot of growing, healing to do, to really see myself as beautiful, as sexy, as, whatever the term you want to use. And there was one point where I wanted to close up my gap. Now, I wish I never paid that $2,000 for that whack ass shit anyway. And Smile Direct bullshit to cover up my gap, close my gap, when I'm glad I didn't, because my gap makes me uniquely me. And yeah, I really want to tell people about my personal journey, and I know that there's people out here that probably went through worse, you know what I'm saying? But how I try to explain it is, everybody goes through something or multiple things. And yes, people may, grow from it, or they may choose to treat others that same way that they were treated. But honestly, in all reality, it all hurts the same. No matter how severe it was, no matter, whatever the case may be, the trauma is still there on your mental. And it may affect people differently. But the thing is, there's always something that someone is battling. And I feel like we as people should be a lot more compassionate and empathetic to the things to others, because we never know what they're facing, right? I would love to share my journey. Sometimes I just don't know if it's possible sometimes, because it's, being able to put it into words. Some things I have tangible proof of, and some things all I can do is explain. But that's why self-love, unconditional love, and self-love is so important in getting connected with yourself and loving your inner child. Getting to know your inner child is so important, and the more that you start to love yourself, you will find that higher power that is also within you, and you will see the truth. You really will. You will see the truth for what everything is in this world. And little by little, even with me, I'm still growing, I'm still elevating, I'm still healing. Nobody will ever be perfect in this realm. But as long as we are open to loving each other unconditionally as we all heal, the world will be such a better place to live and be and thrive. I didn't really know where I was going with this, but my camera's about to die. And I don't know, maybe I can continue this talk further on into something else in regards to what I've been through in my life. I feel like if I really put myself out there for people to get to know the real me and what I've been through, people will understand me for real, for real. That's all I've ever wanted, is for people to understand me. And sometimes I do feel like I'm misunderstood. I really do. So yeah, man. Let me get out of here before this shit die. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in and for listening to my little talk. Might have more videos that lead up to more about who I am and what I've been through. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a blessed day and that you are loving yourself and being the best version of yourself that you can be today. Thank you for tuning in. Peace. I'm out of here.